You have to unmute the desktop audio. And then you also need to add an audio input capture. Yeah, so now you need to add an audio input capture as well.
All
and
right,
then
let's just see. Let's just see. Right, okay. So I think
No,
this
I
should
think
be
you're.
us. I think this should be
No,
us.
yeah, we have both. We have
Okay,
both because I can see the audio input above.
Yeah, okay. This should be us
Yeah, we
now.
should be good.
All right.
Okay, cool. We're good. We're on. It's working. Also, your desktop or your display capture is zoomed in. Like you have to
Is it?
resize it. Yeah, it's like it's the. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Like it's zoomed into the top left, so you have to resize it. Like pull the top corner down, and it shrinks it. Yeah.
Is that better? Or is it still
Do it more to make, because you see how the line to the right is all the way outside of the.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, zoom it out. Yeah. And then make it slightly bigger. Just make it until it fits perfectly.
Yep. Alright. Technical difficulties.
Okay, they can hear us.
Stop. Okay.
He said it's a bit oversaturated though. Let me turn on the screen.
Right, oversaturated how?
Oh yeah, turn my output down on Discord or something, or turn the seto up.
Okay, I should have turned you down a bit now.
All right, now increase the display capture slightly, because it's still increase the size of it, because it's still not all the way to the top left or top and right side borders.
Okay, 1 sec now.
Like just drag the top right corner of it out.
Oh, this is can you tell this is my first time streaming?
Yeah.
Definitely not. Nah, that should do it.
Yeah, there you go. That's all I meant. Yeah, so now it's full screen. It's perfect.
Okay, so we've been on board with Chase Bachman for what seems like an eternity. So actually, we're going to change to somebody else. Right, so greetings all. We are finally sorting out these issues. It's my first time streaming, so I do apologise. So yeah, welcome to round 1 of the Super Formula calendar, I suppose. The first race of the season.
Oh yeah, definitely it's oversaturated image. Sorry, it's he's just commenting on chat, but it's just the filter. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
this is Chris's first time streaming, so yeah.
So
that's all.
We're now. So it's too bright. Timo says.
He said overlighted to try and explain what oversaturated meant. Well, okay, thank you, Timo.
Right, so currently we have. Wow. Okay, at the moment we currently have a very close grid here. 1 second now. If I change this to.
Up your audio input capture.
On my audio input.
Yeah, it's a little low.
So on my microphone.
Yes.
Okay, hopefully that should be a bit better. Okay, Timo, how is this, mate? Is this better? And how is the setup course at the volume of that as well? Oh, as Quadri goes off. Right, okay. So how...
Well, no, this is actually a very, very tight session already.
Oh no, it is. Look at the amount of people in the 37s.
So we've got Chris now in the 36s, but all the way back to P7, we're only a second and 2/10 off.
Yeah. No, it's pretty.
Wait, is Timo in the race, but also talking in chat?
Somehow, yes, I'd say.
Oh, good job, Timo. So yeah, Timo P9, but also has the mental will to know that our streaming post-process filter is not great.
Now, what I don't know is how's my AC volume? Too loud or quiet?
So your audio output is going to be both me and
the game. Yeah.
So you would have to balance my audio output relative to like what you want to hear.
That's fair.
So yeah, it's kind of annoying. There's ways you can split. Like there's an OBS beta plugin that I downloaded a few weeks ago that just has application specific audio output capture now, so you don't have to use like stream meter and set up all these different outputs to like get rid of your Discord output.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's kind of cool. So you can like do that, and then you can have your Assetto Corsa output as one output capture, and then Discord as another on the same exact like window.
Oh, okay,
So
fair.
like right now, you could have Assetto and me, but have them separated, and then you could just mute me and still have Assetto, even though to you they're all in the same output. So it's
Okay,
kind of cool. It's kind
very
of
good.
cool, but yeah, you just it's annoying to set up. It takes a little bit, but
Makes sense. Right, so yeah, we have a very close. Oh, Adrian goes off. Oh wow. Okay.
so yeah, he said in the PP filter AC widget you can lower the exposure.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
So yeah, I think you can
I think
do
he's.
it off the right side. It's going to be somewhere in the right side menu.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I personally never adjust anything like that because I always am racing in VR, so I
Keeps.
just kind of have it set like one way.
I think the exposure is fine. I don't know. I think that's okay.
Yeah, I mean it is a little oversaturated. It's a little bright, but
Now the guy I'm going to be looking out for is Thiago Frazzo because he seems to go very well in these cars, but he's in P6, and he's run out of time to set another lap. So
yep.
I think that's it for him. That's a P6 now. Chase Bachman is running well. Oh, Nick!
Oh,
Nick,
Nick is Nick P2 with a 37.3,
that
and
is good for him.
he's splitting Chase only 900 up,
Yeah, Chase Bachman, and he's also splitting Quadri as well. Yeah,
and
Nick.
Adrian of course is only another 10th off of the two of them.
Yeah, Nick. Nick seems to run well in these cars. Um,
Oh yeah, no. When we did the test race at Abu Dhabi, I mean, he had some pretty good pace outright.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's really he's been showing himself in a lot of other cars. Also in AER with the LMP2.
Yeah.
First few test races we did, he definitely outpaced me by like at least 1 to 2 seconds per lap.
Oh wow. Yeah. No, he's.
Yeah,
It seems that these cars, they're definitely easier to drive. That's for sure.
yeah.
No.
These super Formula cars, styled cars.
Yes.
They're reminiscent to the RSS F3 car. At least like mid corner and on corner exit, the way that the rear end just kind of slides out and allows you to just manipulate it. And of course, I don't speak in like real life terms. I'm neither a mechanic or engineer, but I drive cars in sim racing. But you know, just from experience, having done a lot of stuff with that F3 car, it feels really similar. I was able to get on pace with it really quick and kind of use
Can Nick
similar
improve?
techniques to go quicker.
Let's
So
see, a 137.3. Oh, he does. He gets pole.
wow, by 300ths of a second,
Wow,
almost
it's Quadri on a
400
lap.
per
He's
second.
not. Nick gets pole.
And that's session over for Quadri.
That's it. Yep.
So that
Nick
is
is on
wow,
pole. That is
absolutely amazing.
that is no offense to Nick here, but that is unexpected, to say the least.
Yeah, that is an absolutely massive lap.
That is an absolute lap for sure.
I think we are in for an absolute battle through these first few corners. Hopefully,
Hopefully it's a
everyone
clean
can
one.
keep it clean. Yep. Hopefully, I do not have to deploy my single screen safety car.
Yeah,
I
sure.
always drive in VR. This is very weird.
For
But
sure.
no,
Um,
I think Suzuka is a great first race of the season just for the wide variety of corners. I mean, your first sector really pushes your knowledge of setups in this simulator and really forces you to try and figure shit out because if you're slacking, you're 5, 7 tenths off. I mean, the difference through that first sector through the S's all the way through up into the uphill left-hander is just absolutely massive.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, all right. So here we go. Right. So we are
We are
ready.
on the starting grid. We have 50 seconds to go. This is going to be absolutely insane.
I think it's gonna be a good one, boys.
I agree
I mean, Nick
completely.
on pole already. That's something that no one, well, I certainly wasn't expecting.
Yep. And the times all through qualifying shifted. We still have that 1.2 second split
Yep.
between the top seven, but they've all improved their times to keep that same
Also
split
Nick, don't
together.
forget, mid lap, back to pits.
Okay, so we have Tiago who has left the session, hasn't rejoined P6.
For sure.
So do I need to hit drive and then go back to pits now, or just wait? There's no cars behind me. Okay, I'm back in the
Um,
pits anyway. I'm good. I'm good.
okay.
All right, here we go.
Lights out. Wait. Okay, I'm in completely the wrong spot now. Okay now. So Nick gets away well. Nick gets away well. He is in first. He is actually maintained.
Oh, bit
Oh
of a
wow.
snap through two. Oh, here we go. Looking too wide. I think
Quadri.
he's gonna just stay ahead through the S's. I
That
think
was
he's
that was
gonna be
well held from Nick there. That was very well held, I have to say.
very, very well held.
He
What
seems to
eight?
be pulling away from Quadri a little bit. Quadri is also pulling away from. Oh, Chase Bachman is going down the field. I think Adrian has pulled P3 away from Chase. Oh, off he goes off.
Oh,
Nick's off. Nick's off. That's the start of it. No one's gotten in trouble though. So,
Yep.
oh, he spins across the track. Does he get it collected? No.
Oh no.
No safety car
And we
needed.
got Tiago.
It's gone-
Tiago's back in the race out of the pits.
Okay, it's gone from bad to worse for Nick, unfortunately. Adrian is on the back of Chase though. Quadri is in the lead of the race by 1.9 seconds. A sizable lead here from Quadri. Chase, however, is not safe from Adrian behind him. That's for sure.
You know what? Yeah, this race, you know, regardless of these first lap mistakes, I think the qualifying times in this first lap cleanliness, at least for the first few corners, just shows that the rest of this season is going to prove to be very, very tight.
Yeah.
Between all of
Oh,
these
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Adrian not making a move. Okay.
Cross, not quite.
Oh, someone cut the triangle. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So Chase has now gotten second back, but Mattia Sanguini is in third place. He's getting on Chase here. No way.
I don't think he'll have it. Oh, he's gonna go for it, and he gives him the space.
Yeah, he gives him the space. No overtake there, but that was good for Mattia.
Yeah, that was a good bit of action between them.
Absolutely. Adrian is still clinging on. He's not too far back. Such a shame with Nick though, all the way back in P11.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've got a slow car on track through the S's.
Mirko, I think that's Mirko Maioni. Oh, he's even gone. He's disconnected completely.
Oh wow. Maybe he had too much damage and maybe the engine cut.
Mattia is all over Chase now, coming into the hairpin. And even Adrian isn't too far behind him.
Oh yep, we're gonna have a very, very good battle here.
Quadri is now 3.7 seconds ahead. That is an absolute time game.
Oh yeah. The one unfortunate aspect of a set of Corsa replay is just that you can't go back for you know, live streaming, is that you can't go back for replays. And,
yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't go back and see things like what happened to Mattia and why he ultimately disconnected. So.
Yeah, no, yeah, what happened to okay, here goes. Oh, wow, he's getting close. Will he use his push to pass now? That is the question.
Yep, that is one interesting aspect with these cars. And if I'm correct, it can be utilized anywhere.
Yeah, as long as you have it. He's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining. Not close enough though, once again. Oh god, okay. Adrian has dropped back a lot.
Yep. Nick Darcy not too far behind Adrian as well, and
yeah.
Timo just behind him.
Timo is actually running quite well.
Yep.
Wow,
I mean, as we go back to pack, I mean, to P7 with Alan Hanglin to back to Nick, I mean, they're all running just a couple of seconds off each other, if not closer.
Yeah, for sure. Mattia is not giving up
in the cards here.
Yeah, Mattia is certainly not giving up here now. He's only 6 tenths behind Chase. He also seems to have had the better exit. Yeah, look at that, 5.5 tenths.
Oh yeah.
5 tenths. Yeah, he's gaining now, under 5 tenths. Chase is driving very well, but you kind of feel slightly that he's clinging on.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, a lot of understeer there for Chase. It compromised his exit. Look at that. Yeah, he
It's
has the run now.
always harder to be the car getting chased down, especially at a
Always.
circuit like this. This is just one of those circuits where every corner is just absolute
Is he gonna
full
go for it? Is he
commit.
gonna go for it? No, he does not. He thinks better of it. He gets a much better run through there though than Chase. Holy hell.
If he could think of an opportunity to use push to pass, this would be it. And it looks like he has.
Yeah, here we go, here we go,
Find
here we
us
go.
the
Is it gonna be
speed into
overtake?
turn one.
Go to turn one. No, no, Chase gets
Oh,
it back. Good defending from Chase.
wow.
Jesus.
Absolute car control from Chase into turn two. Absolute control.
That was actually quite good.
He managed an outside line and managed to bring the car immediately back in when he knew he was clear. That was great driving.
He just had the grip, it seems like.
Oh yeah.
You know, he just had the grip to do that move.
Well, with you know, like most RSS cars, I mean, setup is definitely crucial, and especially I say at a track like this, of course, setup and pace is important at every track, but with a track like Suzuka, you just got so many difficult corners, so many high-speed corners, so many low-speed corners that are just difficult to tackle, and
Yeah.
everything's oddly off-cambered. Of course, this is a direct rip from ACC, so it's got all of the bumps, all of everything you could wish for in
everything
the
you could wish
circuit.
for. Once again, he has not dropped back any further. He's now even closer this time than he was last time to Chase. Oh wow, okay.
Because the 130R, what is his exit going to be like this time onto the front straight? Will he have a better run down to turn one?
Okay, right. Oh wow, okay, they're on the brakes. Chase
Chase
goes well.
Line in, but gets a good exit. Gets a good exit. So what is he going to do? Is he going to go for another?
There's no way. There's no way Chase is surviving this one.
Well,
no, this has to be a done deal now at this stage. Here we go to turn one. Yo!
Will he clear him? Oh, they stay too wide through
Yeah,
two.
that's it. Moved on.
He clears it. Brilliant racing.
Amazing. No, that was the move. That was a few laps coming. You can tell.
That was. But who knows? Who knows how heavy Chase has been on push to pass? Who knows if he'll have a move to defend with immediately?
Exactly. Oh, Mattia gets a bad run out there. Chase gets a much better run at that final S.
Clear him here.
Ooh.
Oh, he goes really wide through the first right-hander. Will he keep it through the second? Yes, he does. Just loses a couple of tenths.
It's not over yet for sure.
Oh, he gets a good entry into the hairpin. Will he maintain that run?
Yeah, the exit was good.
Good exit.
9 tenths away now. Oh my, yeah, second. Yeah. Oh, going to the grass a little bit. Chase is trying his best here. He's trying very well.
Even though this isn't iRacing, you still got to be careful on that entry to spoon. You might clip the grass and go for a bit of a 360. So
yeah,
really got to be careful.
Certainly not ideal. You can see all the joyous spectators facing
looking
us.
Looking away
from the action.
They do not care about the race.
They literally could not care less.
They could not care about
Chase
this
got a much better. Oh wow, Chase gained half a second under braking. It looked like.
Yeah, amazing entry, but will he match it on exit?
No, he did not. He lost 2 tenths on the exit there. We can see Mattia trying to break the toe down into turn 1, as he's completely entitled to do. Not that Chase is that close for the toe anyways.
So as we come on to lap 5, there's no pit requirement for this race. Nope. It's an 18-lap race, but drivers are not required to pit. So
will people think it easier maybe to pit around lap 9 and then go on the new tires? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that begs the question: is it going to be a one-stop race, or is it going to be just run it through? I mean, you really, if you make a one-stop, you need to be confident that you can hold up the pace. Even if your pace is good, you just cannot be making mistakes.
No mistakes.
One snap, one spin, and that's 10 seconds lost here at Suzuka.
For sure. Oh wow, Chase has brought himself straight back into contention again.
Oh yeah,
going down into spoon curve. He's not far away at all, is Chase. Also, another one to look out for, sorry if I just changed attention, is Hanglin on Timo. He's not too far away, but I do think that the Chase battle is a bit more interesting at this current moment, so we will stay on board with that.
And that's an interesting comeback for Timo, considering he left the session. I believe he came out of the pit lane after the race started.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's already back up to P5. So that's a massive drive for him today.
Ooh, out of shape there from Mattia through the Casio triangle. He kept it. He actually maintained that quite well, even, I would say.
Yep, and we've got Quist Quadri ahead, who's still running consistently as he exits out of turn 2, just running clean laps.
Yeah, Super Formula is one of the pure Formula Series left, where it has no DRS.
Yeah.
So it does have push to pass. How does push pass work, Nicholas? Does it? Yeah, IndyCar as well.
Well, the way that it works in IndyCar is I believe they have a certain number of seconds of push to pass, and
yes,
this might be completely wrong for Super Formula. I've got no clue.
Is it
but I know that at least for IndyCar, it's a time limit. And they've got a certain number of seconds they can use it for. It starts at like 100 and something, and then they can use that all throughout the race, and then they have absolutely no push to pass that.
Yeah, okay. Our Chase is much better on the brakes.
I would assume to one length or another, it's some type of limit that will ultimately run out.
For sure.
Because it's definitely not unlimited, I will tell you that.
Yeah. Nick back into 5th place after that awful first lap.
Yep, it looks like a bit of a mistake somewhere from Timo, as he's trailing quite far back off of Nick now. Was just comfortably P5.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go on board with Timo, let's see what's happening. Seems to be in a bit of no man's land. Hanglin is close behind.
Yep, Hanglin is very close behind.
Nick is also in no man's land.
But now we've got an interesting battle that looks like it may arise between Peter Yuck and Tiago.
Yeah.
Or Peter Vuck.
No, Hanglin, you mean, Hanglin. Hanglin and Tiago. Oh, sorry, Tiago, oh yeah, true.
Yeah, it is. Yep, it's Peter and Tiago.
Yeah.
Couple seconds between them, but we've got over half the race left to
run.
See what happens. We've got Axel Osterberg behind as well.
Absolutely. Chase is still hanging with Mattia in P2 and 3. There's still order remains unchanged here. Chase is doing everything he can possibly do. There seems to be a lot of understeer in that car potential. I don't know whether that's setup or driving style or what, but
right.
It seems. Oh wow, that was a good 2 corners from Chase there. He closed right up there.
Yeah, Chase is giving it absolutely everything.
You can tell. I mean, look at that on the braking.
Wow.
He's just getting about 2/10 in him there.
And that's one thing about Suzuka. There are so many different lines, especially for Assetto Corsa, and the way that it allows you to open up your driving style.
Oh, for sure, man.
There's so many different approaches to each corner, and being the chasing car just gives you the confidence to just look at your opponent and see how he's taking every single corner.
Yeah.
And it just allows you to realize, okay, I can maximize here, I can go a little bit deeper on the brakes here, get another 10th out of this corner. You find where they're weak, you find where they're strong, you find everything. So ultimately, it's harder to be the chasing car.
Chase must be using push to pass here. Look at this, look at the overspeed. Oh! He goes down the inside.
Will he hold it? Yes!
Oh!
Absolutely massive.
That was a good move. It does also look like
any lockup.
Wait, it's not over yet though. It's not over yet. There's no.
Well, you have to push past to hold the position. He's got the inside line.
Around the outside.
Oh, but Chase, he backs out.
Yeah,
he
backs out.
Go to the quarter panel. He stays clean. He lets him back.
That was well done there.
Absolutely massive.
That was an overtake. Yeah, Mattia might have given it away to get the overtake done into T1, but still, that was good from Chase. He didn't have to do that.
You know that you're battling well when you convince everyone watching that you're about to completely overshoot the braking zone.
Yeah.
And then you make it, and you don't lock up.
For sure.
Fucking no.
Yeah, no, they are definitely matched on pace here.
Oh yeah, so this is gonna go to the wire too. If these drivers can both manage their tires, they continue to degrade and avoid any hard mistakes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that there isn't too many other battles going down the field because I mean we would love to look at other people, but this is kind of well, we could go to Quadri for a second in no man's land. He is almost 10 seconds clear.
We've got Timo in the pits. Is this a DNF or is this a pit stop?
No idea.
P10, so Axel has gotten by in position, but he sits in the pits for over 10 seconds at least now.
All I know is that this man Quadri is class of the field at the moment. He is 9.7-ish seconds ahead of
Oh yeah.
Mattia and Chase. Like, that is extraordinary.
Yep. So as we go down the order, the best lap for Chris Quadri is currently a 37.6, which is only about a second off of his qualifying pace.
Yeah.
We go up the field. Mattia has a 38.0. Chase Bachman has a 38.2. Adrian has a 38.7. Nick 38.7. And the rest of the field runs through 39s and 40s. So everyone at the top is right on each other. We've got Chris, of course, pulling away with quite a dominant performance so far, but this is one for the books.
Yeah, this is certainly interesting. As Chase gets close again, but he understeers. I wonder if that. I don't think these cars produce that much dirty air, so I don't believe it's that. I wonder how the tires are feeling now on lap 10. That's what I wonder. You know?
Oh yeah, and this is the point. This really is the point within the next lap or two to decide if that pit stop was worth making. But I don't think anyone is going to go for it.
No.
I think everyone knows that it's just not enough time. You've got, what are we on? You've got about 8 or 9 laps maximum to try and make up at least 20 to 25 second pace.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Oh, I mean it could, but I highly doubt it. Chase very well under braking here.
Yeah, he's got this car on lock under braking, and I don't mean literal lock. I mean he's got it very, very controlled.
However,
heavy braking zones.
However, Mattia is obviously conserving his rear tires, getting the drive off of the Casio Triumph. He's obviously getting the drive out of the final corner, which keeps him in contention going down the main straight.
Yep.
I know it seems like they're matched. Certainly, Chase is quicker in some areas, and then Mattia, is quicker in others. Thiago, what's going on here? Bit of a battle here between Brook and Thiago Frazzo. Thiago, that seemed to be an easy move. I don't think Brook has given him much of a challenge.
No.
So back to Chase we must go. Once again, 8/10 under braking. He's going to close it up a bit though, as always.
Yep.
And then the exit.
He's just so good on the brakes.
Then on the exit he loses it again.
Yep, so it's definitely a deep entry and he's losing time out on exit, but there's been a couple of runs Chase has had where he's taken that late braking and he's held it on exit and match. And it's been absolutely massive. And, these are new cars. People are still testing and getting used to them. We experienced it in AFR Season 3 for the Formula 1 series. Many mistakes across the top of the grid. But,
absolutely.
As time's gone on, we still make mistakes, but significantly less frequent.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Once again. Just closes right. But then look, the exit.
Yep, I think he's in the first part of the chicane. He's just running a bit too far out, so he's taking a very, very conserved line through the second part.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Very, very tight.
Chase must be using that push to pass down that 130R straight because, he's gaining 4 or 5 tenths in a straight line down that straight, but then he has nothing for the first straight. So.
Yep, he could be running lower downforce as well. The effects of the tire degradation could just be affecting the lower downforce setup more and more and more compared to the higher.
That is very true.
But he gets a massive run through the uphill left-hander.
Huge run through the S's. Look at that, he's just on the back of him now, but then a late turn in. He seems to be putting a lot of steering lock into the car, which causes understeer. I don't know.
So Timo is out of the session.
Yeah, that's Timo out. Okay. Okay, he's lost less time this time round. I don't know, it just seems like... It just seems to me that Chase is driving his heart out a bit and Mattia is just kind of doing his thing. I don't know.
Yep, I've been watching on board with Chase for a couple of laps now, and it seems that... I mean, he definitely has the pace here, but He's overshot a couple of corners. Like through the S section, he'll be a little bit too extreme on the throttle through the first part, and he'll just lose out, understeer through the latter parts. Oh, so he makes a large mistake through the last
Oh
corner.
gosh, I didn't even catch that.
Large mistake.
Yeah,
Chase snaps almost
snapped.
90 degrees out of the last corner and drops back by about 3 seconds.
Yeah, look at that. He's now 1.8 behind. Let's see what Chase can do. If he can get that gap back down, he's going to have to try. I don't know. It's going to be interesting here. Will Chase be able to... 1.7 now. Okay.
Sometimes it's a mistake like that that
Shakes the confidence.
enables. Yeah, well, it can go either way. It can shake the confidence, or it can enable the focus ultimately required in the closing lap for you to go, okay, I need to get everything together now.
That's
Not make
true.
any more mistakes.
Slightly wide into the hairpin.
So the tires are definitely degrading a lot.
They are absolutely going off the cliff here. Well, not off the cliff per se, but they're losing out.
And of course, the Super Formula only has one compound.
Yeah. Exactly. You can't do a medium, soft, hard scenario or whatever in Super Formula. Yeah, look at that. 1.8 now. He was down to 1.4 at some stage. I know, I guess those little mistakes are just starting to creep in now, you know? And also the tires...
And as you get to the closing laps, you know, you're in P3 and you have to consider, as he goes wide through the first part of the chicane again, you have to consider, you know, is it worth trying to continue to push to regain this potential battle for position, or should I just hold the podium?
Yeah.
Should I just defend off the position behind me? You know, he's got 4 seconds behind him to Adrian. One more large snap, spin, anything.
Yep. And Adrian
is the podium gone for Chase. Yep.
Yeah.
And Nick is not terribly far behind, only about 7 or 8 seconds behind of Adrian right now.
Look, I mean, you can see Adrian, like, at the very end of a camera shot. Like, you can... Adrian is in sight of Chase at the moment.
Yep. As we've got an interesting battle that might be happening between Tiago and Alan Hanglin.
You are dead right.
Out onto the main straight. They got a bit close through the last chicane, but...
I missed that.
It was just a bit of a bad exit from Tiago out onto the straight.
Yeah, it seems to have cost him.
See if he has anything to potentially get out of this for what would be a P6.
Yeah, no, I come out. Chase has lost even more time now. 2.4 behind. And Adrian has gained about a second on Chase, I think.
Yep, if I'm Chase right now, I'm focused on managing my P3 to the end.
Yep.
He put an absolutely brilliant first stint in against Mattia, but
he did.
The tires are definitely at a point now where...
Speaking of tires, here goes Tiago!
Oh, wow!
Tiago's tires certainly aren't dead. That was an easy move there for Tiago.
Through the grass as well.
Through on the grass and everything.
Just for style point.
Yeah, that was an easy one, and now I think Tiago is just going to drive away from Hanglin now.
Yep.
Absolutely.
As we've got Peter Vuck exiting out of the hairpin behind.
Adrian 1.2 or something, I think, seconds quicker than Chase on that last lap.
Yep, Chase definitely made a mistake. Definitely made a mistake. He's got to keep it together to hold off this P3. But like I said, he had a brilliant first half to the race. I think he'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
And you never know. Right ahead of him still is Mattia, so one mistake out of anyone.
Anyone.
And it's anyone's podium at this point.
Pretty much. Nick is a bit far back, but if it's a big enough crash from either of these guys, then potentially. Wow, okay, Adrian has gained, wow, 8/10 in half a lap on Chase.
Yep, and just on the Alan and Tiago battle, Alan has dropped off at Tiago. So like you said, Tiago is definitely driven away. He's got some great pace in these closing stages.
He does. Adrian is flying right now.
Yep. And that's one important thing coming into any league race is, you know, you have to go for full stint tests. You have to try out the tires and have an understanding, because that's the benefit that you get over real life racing, is that you can simulate every aspect of the event coming up, whether you're on iRacing, Assetto Corsa.
Yep.
You've got everything at hand to prepare and test and run telemetry and analyze telemetry and figure out how to go very fast. Oh!
He loses it! No!
No, a massive,
No,
massive.
no, no, no! All that hard work he's done for nothing.
At least he maintains his position. Nick has a decent run, just about 4 or 5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, that was such a shame. Such a shame. God.
He was closing in all the way to Chase for that podium.
God, he was gonna get it. I think he was gonna get that podium off Chase.
But never say never. We're on lap 15. We've got 3 laps to go.
16, mate.
Oh, my Assetto Corsa currently says 15.
Oh, well, I'm seeing 16 here.
Oh
no, okay, mate, no.
Oh, it's 15 completed laps. So
I
guess they are, yeah. So yeah, they've got about 2.5 laps left. I mean, anyone can make a mistake now. This is the absolute objective worst part of the tire life.
Yeah, it does it.
So
literally.
This is a point where you learn from your mistakes and you learn to keep the car controlled, or you continue to run the same fate and continue to deal with large snaps. And
wide out from Chase there.
Yeah.
Adrian has, I think Adrian has already gained over a second on Chase. Look, that margin, look at it, it's just tumbling. It's 8.1 now. It's absolutely coming down. Onto lap 17 now for the leader, Quadri. A silent and I'd say quite boring race out front.
Yeah, but he has absolutely dominated this race. He has done everything he has needed to between qualifying and race to ensure domination. So he's had the benefit of no battling, no direct battling. He's gotten to hold his lead without battling. The cars behind have had some very serious battling, but props to him for doing everything he's needed to stay ahead.
For sure. And as well, Adrian, 9/10 quicker on that last lap, but he has to go about 9 seconds quicker now if he wants to get Chase.
Oh yeah.
Unless Chase makes a mistake, Adrian, good luck with that, my friend.
I wish it on no one, but anything is possible in these closing laps. It's
I wish
the first
on no
round
one.
of the season. It's a new car. Anything is possible.
It looked like Adrian. It looked like Adrian was on another planet there, but then he made a mistake. So you know, anything is possible. For sure.
Reminds me of season 3 Monza. As I always famously quote, my 20-second drop down, and then I crash.
Then you crash. Yep. Pretty much.
So so
Adrian has taken another second.
Yep. Timo got stuck in the pits and somehow his engine blew up. He hit the outside wall and apparently blocked someone.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He says in the YouTube chat. So, like I said, new car, new season. The unknowns are unbound, and absolutely anything can happen for these drivers. But that's what makes it as thrilling as it has been this whole race.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate the cars are spread out now, which is a shame. But hey ho, that's how it is, I suppose. Adrian has now taken. Adrian has taken about a second and about another second out of Chase now.
Yep.
But it's not going to be enough. It is the final lap of the race.
Yep. Not too far behind off of Adrian is Nick Suzuka still, so.
Yep.
Hopefully Adrian can keep it in check and bring it home for a nice P4 points finish today.
Yeah, pretty much. That'd be nice with the points. But you got to give it to Nick, that awful first lap, to P5. That's a recovery.
That is a great recovery.
You can't take that away from him.
Yep, great recovery as well for Thiago, who at least maintains his starting position after leaving the race and I believe coming out of the pits.
Adrian has taken another second out of Chase, which is very interesting, but it's not going to be enough.
Nope, it's not. It is not. And as they enter Spoon, Chase gets great run on entry. Will he maintain exit?
Loads of understeer. He's putting in too much lock there.
Yep.
But
But
hey ho.
he avoids running wide.
Here we
Avoids
go.
running wide.
Your first winner for round 1 of the Super Formula League goes to Chris Quadri. And across the line, and he wins.
Now out of the last chicane comes Mattia. Chase not too far behind, but just does not
P2
have enough.
for Mattia Sanguini. Good race from him. Chase
Oh,
Bachman.
Tiago's out of fuel. Tiago's out of fuel on the first of the two fast right-handers in the second sector.
Chase Bachman comes third, and Tiago's run out of fuel.
Tiago's run out of fuel. He is
No
coasting in the
way.
downhill into the second right-hander just before the left-hand hairpin. He's going under the bridge right now with no fuel.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Behind him comes Alan Hanglin in P7, who is going to claim that P6. After such a massive run for Tiago,
Yep. It's all come for nothing.
He's gambled too hard.
He has.
You know, that's another thing with these cars. They're objectively new. You know, if you haven't done enough testing, you always want to be safe on fuel. You just don't want to be out on the last lap. It's not worth it for the 1 or 2 tenths you go slower, you know, per lap.
Yeah, per lap. It's not worth. It's just not worth it. But anyway, your finishing order is Chris Quadri, P1.
Wait, is Axel out of the race as well? Or
yeah, looks like, or maybe he did. Yeah.
What has happened? We've got Axel, or is he already?
I don't know.
He's reversed and hit another car. Or what is?
I don't know what's happening.
He's already crossed the line. That's what it is. I guess the checkered's out for him. Yeah, so they've ended the race.
Very good. Yeah.
When they cross the line. Yeah, but Tiago is last place.
Look.
He has completed the race.
He's
last of the finishing order.
Yeah, last of the finishing order. He's not going to finish the race anytime soon.
Nope.
That is a big shame. Nick is an interview waiting. I think we should give him his interview. I think everyone's going to pull into the pits now.
Yep. So are we going to switch over there, or are we going to bring him in here?
What we're going to do is we're going to drag.
Well, Nick is the admin. Well,
yeah.
You're both admin, but Nick is.
Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to drag him in.
Okay.
Nick, hello. Pole position, mate. Well done on that, but it obviously didn't work out for you in the end.
Yeah, the actual way of the car just threw me off a bit. I kind of forgot that I need to brake a bit earlier for that corner, and then just lost it, and then lost all my positions. But
big shame.
Still, P5, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, great recovery, mate. That was solid.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
But the tires were starting to die off at the end, so I just turned up the pace to catch him. But
yeah, look, I mean, these things happen, I suppose. I mean, pole position must give you a bit of confidence for sure.
Oh, I was absolutely ecstatic. I mean, I was screaming my head off. I mean, it was amazing.
That was absolutely massive.
That must
I believe,
give you confidence.
was it 300s? 300s to
I believe it was half a tenth or something around there, which was
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
absolutely massive.
That's a pole position. I mean,
as you guys in Turkey last week.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and that was P1 to P7 split by only about a second or so. And it was about a second split throughout the whole session, the whole qualifying. But as the session progressed, everyone got faster, but stayed with that same gap of about a second between them all.
For sure,
that was crazy.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely seems that you're quick in these cars, Nick, because you got pole. You know, that must give you some confidence.
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, it's given me a lot of confidence, but just need to you need to just work a bit more on the.
You need to convert it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Now pole to P5, pole to win. No, nothing to worry about.
There's nothing to worry about with the first race. I mean, you dominated for pole, you grabbed it, you deserve that, and you know, a small mistake in the first race is not.
It just didn't work out today, I suppose, unfortunately. But hey ho, on to the next one in Okayama.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I think Timo is trying to get into a.
Thank you for that, Nick. Shame it didn't work out, but good recovery in the end, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
All right, see you guys. Good luck in your quality.
See you in a bit.
Thanks.
Hello, Timo.
Yo.
How's it hanging?
Well, could have been a good race, but kind of messed up.
You kind of messed up. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, so tell us about what actually happened. I saw you once you were in the pit lane, but I didn't see what actually happened.
Yeah, well, I had an amazing start. I went up from P10 to P5 eventually,
Mm-hmm.
and then somehow in the first lap, you saw a car like going wide at the triangle. That was me. That was just
Yes.
my internet connection doing something, and then somehow I downshifted, went too much in my engine, just almost blew. Was like at orange.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Then yeah, I had this fight with the Higuin guy. I know, no new
Mhm.
guy.
Yes.
And then yeah, I went into the backstretch. I had damage. Well, I lost it onto the backstretch. She had damage. Then I decided, yeah, I'm going to pit. Front wing damage. You know how
Yes.
that goes.
Yep.
On the
Understood.
stair into the pit wall.
Oh
And then
God.
just end up perpendicular, so I couldn't turn it around. And then eventually my engine just blew, and I hold up one guy that wanted to pit. So yeah,
Well, that is unfortunate, mate. Listen, right. Forget about this race. Let's see if we can have a better Okayama from you, man. I'm
yeah, I
sure.
hope so.
I'm sure. Listen, I mean, isn't Suzuka one of your most hated tracks?
Yeah, well, it was going pretty well. I mean, like it's so far I didn't spin. You know,
Yep.
that's one of my trademark. I didn't
Trademark.
spin.
No, you did not, which is definite improvement.
Which was in the Formula 2 times. It was very different.
Yes.
And you've got to consider it's a new car as well. I mean, it only came out a couple of months ago, max, and
Yeah.
it's the first race of the season. No pit stops, 18 laps. I mean, it's a long time to take those tires around. I'm
Absolutely.
surprised, honestly, for
Yeah.
the cleanliness of the first lap and for how everyone made it all, mostly all the way to the end.
Yeah, clean enough. Yeah, no, it's new cars. The tires have to last the entire distance. Well, I mean, you can pit, but you don't have to. But
Thiago's
Yeah.
engine blew.
Oh, yeah, same.
His engine blew on the last lap. He did not run out of fuel.
oh, he did not run out of fuel. Correction. So he must have downshifted too quickly then.
Yeah, these cars don't have downshift protection, so you must be very careful with downshifting.
Wow. Well, that's a shame. But anyway, Timo, good to talk to you, man. Shame about what happened, but look, on to the next one, I suppose.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Have a good
See
one,
you.
dude. I'll see you in a bit. Alright then, I think that's been a fairly productive one. Bit of stream issues at the start. Once again, apologies. I'm still finding my feet streaming. And also, I hope the frame rate was okay. I'll be going back watching the stream now myself.
It seemed good when I was testing when you were trying to get the audio on initially. It was really smooth.
Hopefully, yeah.
And your Discord output was really smooth as well on my end for watching.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'll be watching back anyway. If there's any settings I need to change for next time, I will indeed. Yeah. Look, we'll try and get this better working next time anyway. It's a learning process really. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully the race was quite good. It was good at the start. Shame the cars got spread out, but
ultimately, I'd say overall it was a good race. I mean, that it was a lot cleaner ultimately than I was expecting. I mean, there were some really, really great battles, some really fast battles in the first couple of corners, and there were no large accidents. So I mean, good on everyone for being able to do that so quickly in a new season with a new car. So
yeah, absolutely. Props to them. Absolutely. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this here, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for round 2 at Okayama.
And they'll see us in 30 minutes for qualifying.
Absolutely, yes, where Nicholas Shepard will definitely knock out pole position.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to spin and then end up P10.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye, guys.